Learn about Adobe Photoshop CS3, the most popular image editing software. Children, you might have noticed that photographs in marriage albums, magazines or catalog of any cosmetic company are so different from the common pictures. A normal-looking person looks beautiful, dull skin turns bright, wrinkles disappear from the face of old, and eventually a person looks handsome than actual. Can you think how does it happen? Well, this alteration is made possible with the Photoshop software. Adobe Photoshop, popularly known as Photoshop, is a graphics editing program developed by Adobe Systems. Photoshop is widely used by millions of graphics artists, web developers, photographers, as well as persons who use it for pleasure. Most of the posters, magazine covers, book covers, brochures, etc. are created or edited with Photoshop. Because of the popularity of this software, it has been accepted as an industry standard for graphics professionals and is regarded as one of the early killer applications on the PC. Students note the fact Adobe Photoshop 1.0 was launched in 1990. Different versions of Photoshop have evolved till now, from Photoshop 2.0 to Adobe Photoshop 14.2, which is popularly known as Adobe Photoshop CC, released on January 2014. Time for Fact File. The credit for invention of Adobe Photoshop goes to Thomas Knoll, who invented the first version of Photoshop known as Display Program in 1987. Let us first discuss the features of Photoshop CS3 Professional. Revised user-friendly interface. Photo editing or photo manipulation in lesser time and with little effort. Powerful tools to enhance or change the color of an image by adjusting the brightness and contrast, balance, hue and saturation levels, curves, etc. Crop or resize pictures without losing the quality of an image. Remove the unwanted object from the picture using Vanishing Point tool. With the new Quick Selection tool, users need only to click and drag across an image to make fast selections. Create graphics for web applications with reduced file size, thereby helping in faster loading of the website. Files can be compressed by 10 to 50% of its original size. We can also make animated graphics, GIF. Layer effects preserve the original state of an image while manipulating another version of it through another layer. We can add as many layers as we need. Create 3D icons. An improved print window simplifies printing options and eliminates the need for separate print and print with preview commands. New auto-align and blend features help to save time. Students, let us take a quick view. To undo more than one action at a time, press Ctrl plus Alt plus Z key combination. Students, now let's find out how to start Adobe Photoshop CS3. To start Photoshop, follow the sequence of steps given below. Click Start, then go to All Programs, then go to click on Adobe Photoshop CS3 folder, then click on Adobe Photoshop CS3. Alright, let us learn about components of Photoshop CS3. Title bar. It is the topmost horizontal bar of the application window that displays the name of the program. Text menu. Text menu is located below the title bar. It shows the 10 different menus like File, Edit, Image, Layer, Select, Filter, Analysis, View, Window and Help. Context menu. Immediately below the text menu is the context menu. The items in this menu change to reflect the options associated with the tool being selected. It is also known as Options bar. Workspace. It contains the image that you want to edit. It is also known as Image window. Tools palette. Along the left side of the Photoshop window, we find the Tools palette. It works like an artist's paint box and holds a variety of tools which help to draw, paint and manipulate the images. Selection and crop tools. Rectangular marquee tools, move tool, lasso tools, magic wand tool, crop tool, slice tool. The retouching and paint tools. Healing brush tools, brush tool, clone tool, history brush tool, eraser tool, gradient tool, blur tool, burn tool. Drawing and type tools. Pen tool, text tool, path selection tool, custom shape tool. Annotations or measurements. Audio annotations tool, eyedropper tool, hand tool, zoom tool. Foreground color is the background color. Students note that if the Tools palette is not visible on the screen, choose Window from the text menu and then select the Tools option. Okay, let us now learn how to create a new file. Open Photoshop and create a new file by selecting the file, then go to New option. In the New dialog box, specify the details: name, width, height, resolution, color, mode of the layout, etc. Click on OK button. A new blank Photoshop canvas will be created with a locked background layer in the Layers palette. Now use the tools and create a drawing. Save the document using File, then go to Save option. The Save As dialog box appears. Specify a name in the file name text box. Click on Save option. Students, the default extension of Adobe Photoshop file is .psd. Alright, let us now find out how to insert images and text. To insert any image, follow the given steps. Click on the File menu and select the Place option. Select the image from the Pictures folder by clicking the drop-down arrow in Look in text box. The image will appear in a short of grid and cursor will change into double-headed arrow. Click on the image, drag it to the point where you want to place it within the canvas. You can also resize and rotate the image by dragging the canvas nodes or by hovering near the corner node till the rotate cursor appears and then rotate. Double-click when you are satisfied with the placement, size and rotation of the image. You will find that a new layer appears in the Layers palette where the image is placed. If the Layers palette is not visible, then select Windows, then go to Layers option. Students, let me tell you about palettes. On the right side of the Photoshop window, there is a separate area for palettes. They are floating dialog with different options to help the user to edit the images. These palettes can be closed whenever we wish. Let me give you a few tips related to palettes. Palettes can be placed anywhere on the screen. To float them, click on top of the palette. Drag the palette while keeping the left mouse button pressed. The Expand dock is present on the top right corner of the palette's window. It is indicated with double arrows. You can collapse or expand either side of the dock by selecting the double arrows. It is used to keep palettes that we do not use quite often. They are easily accessible but hidden from our view until we need them. Students, let me now tell you how to reveal hidden tools. Some of the tools have a tiny black triangle at the bottom right corner indicating that more tools of the same kind are available in a pop-up menu. We will now find out how to open an image. Click on the File menu and select the Open option. The Open dialog box appears. Now, select the desired file using the Look In option. Here we have selected libraries, pictures, sample pictures, then penguins. Click on the Open button. The image will open as displayed in figure. Students, in Photoshop CS3, you cannot undo more than one action using Undo command in Edit menu. Now let me tell you about selection tools. Selection tools are used to select an image or any part of it